Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get ready to be at our best now. Be at our best.
Yeah, it's going to be a boring one today.
Those guys don't all suck.
You son of a B.
ASAP, any squad, any place, you know we bring well. We bout there. We'll pull up on anybody and get it done.
Suck it, Raiders.
He is dead.
I love you, Jeff. Bye. Joe, start fast.
They the next team on our schedule, and we trying to do something big here. We trying to win a Super Bowl.
Another beautiful day.
It is.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Wool Dog, sitting with my two brothers, Kev, Hug, and Duggan.
What's up, everybody?
And Kyle, the coach, Duggan.
Yeah!
We're ready. We are full of energy today, folks. We've got some piss and vinegar running through our veins.
Yeah, that was some
Mostly
karate.
piss.
Me and Pax have been practicing. He even bows to me and then, and he'll kick me. And I always win, though.
What's the Cobra Kai? Strike first, strike fast, no mercy.
He's just tripping your kid all over the house. Just low
That's
leg
the Duggan
shots.
house. I am his sensei.
Excellent. That's awesome. What else is going on in the world of coach?
Not coaching. Yeah, I guess not coaching again this year, which is not new news, but I have been having like an itch to get back into the coaching game. We're moving out of the city that we're currently living in up to Valley Center, which is North County, San Diego. Hopefully here before the end of the year. And it's like right in football season. So me and my wife are talking about like to get plugged into the community. If I want to go, just be like a helping hand on the Valley Center High School football staff. But I know our dad is not very fond of the head coach up at Valley Center.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
we had some good battles because we coached at Del Norte, and they were in our league for a while. Valley Center was, and Dad was the head JV coach, and so we had some like there's some battles that happen on the JV level that no one knows about because there's like 12 people in the stands.
Yeah.
But we had some epic battles with the Valley Center's junior varsity team, and one year Dad swears that, but we were playing for the league championship. And Dad swears that at halftime, their varsity coach sent varsity kids down to play to try to beat us. Dad will swear by it.
Oh my God. That just sounds like something he would say at like halftime to get people pumped up to go
get the
out there
kids
and be like,
fired up.
oh God, we're playing kids with beards now. We're screwed.
Well, here's the dead giveaway at the JV level. So there's different helmet decal stickers for varsity and JV usually. So when kids show up with the Jaguar on their helmet, you're like, oh, okay, so what? You just got a sticker at halftime for some kids and not other kids? So it's questionable, but what's funny is I think that Dad probably would have done the same thing if he was the varsity coach. He'd be like, we got to win. Like, because that's Dad's philosophy is no matter what level you're at, you want to win. It's not just like, oh, let's get out and get reps. Like I want to win football games. So but we'll see. So yeah, the hankering to get back into coaching is starting to rear its ugly head. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, same old. We're still, things are opening up. So we got to get the kid out of the house, which is a saving grace. Get some of that energy out of that 3-year-old. But excited for ongoing football discussion. Hopefully we get that HBO Hard Knocks is coming, and hopefully comes on us quick here. How about you, Kev?
Well, first of all, happy Father's Day, because we just got past that bad boy. So it's been pretty low key lately. I have become my new hobby, because I'm in Missouri and because things are a little older in Missouri. It gives the
Dude, what are you about to say?
I'm just trying to build this up. So like, there's just an older mentality in Missouri. So what my family and I have started doing, which is I really had never done before, is drive-in movie theaters. Here in Missouri, they're all over the place, like everywhere. Really? So we went in the last week. We've had nothing to do, so we went to 2 different drive-in theaters. We saw Goonies, Jurassic Park, and Twister. What? Dude, it's been like classics. The most awesome time of like finding these like crazy drive-in movie theaters out in the middle of like cornfields and like pulling in and like, it's just been really super fun. So that's kind of what I've been doing lately.
So I will have people know that Kevin, that is his profession and his job. but he's not one of those snobs that has to have perfect conditions to watch a movie. And
Dude,
he's all
clearly.
about that. Let's go drive in and watch it.
It's awesome, dude. I have my
Yeah.
sound system in my car rules, so I just
Of course.
tune that in. It sounds awesome. My kids, we just like let them run crazy in the back seat while my wife
So
and I are in the
fun.
front eating popcorn, watching the movie. Like they're babysitting
Yeah.
themselves.
They're wrestling.
not
Yeah.
bothering anyone. I don't have any teenagers talking over my shoulder. It's amazing. I love it. So,
So cool.
I might just be a
Prefer it.
driving guy from now on.
I like it, dude.
How what about you, Will?
That's
What
awesome.
you been doing?
I haven't been to a drive-in movie theater in quite some time, but they have a couple out here in Idaho, and I did attend a few. So, but it has been a while.
You should do it again. It's
Um,
awesome.
I should. I'm gonna have to take a look and see when they've got one going. I mean, it's all going to be old movies for a while, so we'll be curious to see. Things are going okay. Idaho, we did open back up, but we were in phase 4, but son of a gun, we've been seeing a lot of cases pop up, so we're back in it. We're pulling back the reins and going back to phase 3, which doesn't affect me too much. I basically live out of my apartment. I do work here. It hasn't bothered me too much, but it's unfortunate to see for everybody else in Idaho having to deal with that. But otherwise, it's been exciting. I've shown on some social media aspects a cartoon that I'm a part of called The West Patch, which is extremely exciting. They're going to be 10 5-minute episodes of cartoons, and it's basically going to be a pitch, I think, to kind of keep this going. It's such a cool cartoon. I'm so excited to be a part of it.
Sweet.
The first episode should come out in September, and it's just, I've read the whole story, and it's something that you haven't heard this kind of a story before. It's incredibly original and can continue past the 10 episodes that they're going to put out. So extremely excited. Keep an eye out for the West Patch. And yeah, otherwise just keeping on, baby. Just trying to be productive and creative and just make stuff happen. And hopefully the Chargers can make some stuff happen, because as we've been watching, little bits have been coming out, like just today, our main man, Tyrod Taylor,
Woo! His
he's
helmet.
swinging the ball around and nothing, practically nothing but his helmet. He didn't have any pads on, didn't have his jersey on, but just wearing the helmet. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, they should all
Tyrod.
play football like this, because this would be this would be pretty fun.
Oh,
This
man,
is
dude.
exciting.
Protect the noggin, and that's it.
There's something about the helmet with the number on it now that makes it like
Yeah.
so serious for some reason.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
me, it's like, whoa. So
It's
I'm
sick.
so glad. It's like the first little piece of football I've seen in forever. So this is
Yeah.
awesome.
It's crazy to think of the polarizing different quarterbacks we've had from one year to the next.
Yeah.
It's like you see Tyrod in a helmet and no shirt on. It's like, what?
What?
Like,
Is
he's
that
like,
what he's supposed to look
those
like?
Yeah, is that what-
QBs
is that
look
what-
like?
quarterback can look like? And he's like, just like jack cut, looks like a running back wide receiver. And then you look at Phil and he would have been like in his cowboy boots walking up to practice and bolo tie, and he's got like that weird cut off sleeve that's kind
Right.
of hangs over his shoulders but shows his like forearms, you know.
Right.
Sweaty
It's
baseball hat and the no
Yeah.
topi shirt and the whole deal.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I don't even like talking about it. It's making me sad.
Yeah, stop,
but it's just,
yeah. Somebody brought it
I'm
up
sorry.
on social media. I was like, oh my God, we're going to have to deal with this soon. We're going to have to deal with the fact that Philip is not
he's-
on our team officially. So,
Yeah,
but it's fun to
Feels will
reminisce.
happen.
We still love him.
still love him.
absolutely.
But
I'll be
Tyrod
rooting
looks
for
like
him.
a chiseled, like
Tyrod's
statue.
working, man.
Yeah, he's
There's
clearly
no quarantine. There's no quarantine chub going on at the
No.
Taylor household.
No.
that guy's killing it.
No,
He's putting in
I
work.
think if you take a look at every Chargers social media, every player, their social media, all of them are in full workout mode right now. I've been seeing
Yeah.
Ingram lifting weights like crazy. Austin Eckler,
Justin Herbert was working out with Hunter Henry.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
So I
throwing medicine
posted they were
balls and
together.
stuff. It's just, it's so cool to see him with our players. It's like, oh
I
yeah,
know.
Right.
they're going to be throwing. He's going to be throwing to Hunter Henry. It's like, holy shit, this
Yeah.
is getting real.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
big deal. Bit of sad news that we heard about this last week. Max Turk, our previous lineman, we originally drafted him in round 3 in 2016 after he played at USC. didn't play his rookie year. There was a lot of hope for this kid, especially drafting him in round 3. And he got suspended some games in his sophomore year for performance enhancing drugs. Just never really came to fruition in the Chargers repertoire, but unfortunately he was he died. He just straight up died hiking with his mom and dad in the Cleveland National Forest.
So
And
sad.
Tragic.
It was so tragic. Like nobody expected to hear about that. Like nobody knows why. There's still no reason as to why it happened. Don't know if it was a brain aneurysm, if it was some kind of congenital heart failure. Don't know. Like it just happened, and it's so sad to hear about. He wasn't with the Chargers. He went off to play for Arizona.
But I remember the hype around that draft pick though. Like I vividly
he's round
remember.
3.
Yeah,
Like-
and being like, yeah, this is the guy to come in and like solidify that center position in a year or so.
When
Right.
he played because at that point we were still having issues with our offensive line. It's been like this ongoing
It's
saga.
constant.
So what he did is he basically played at every position on the offensive line at SC. So he was touted as a guy that could come in and fix stuff. And unfortunately, he only played in his career. I was doing a little research. He only played one snap his entire career, and he played with the Arizona Cardinals. So he only got one play, and passed away at 26, and it's just so sad. And he was a Charger. He will be in the Chargers, books, and even though he didn't play, it's just really sad to hear that of his passing. So condolences to his family and everybody that we love watching him play at USC and the people that remember him from the being on the Chargers.
Yeah, and I saw Telesco put out a little statement that was you could tell was heartfelt and sincere about his work ethic and his drive for football and how it was infectious to the people around him. So that was pretty cool. Seemed like a good guy. So it's hard to hear with everything crazy going on in the world with COVID-19 and what's going on. And then boom, something completely unrelated that still happens. And condolences and prayers are with his family for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Life still happens. And when it's something as sudden as that, it's just a complete blindside. You just don't expect to read about that kind of news about that player. Yeah. He was only 26. It's crazy. As far as other news going around, there's just been a ton of unnecessary drama.
Speculation, if you will.
Speculation, like overthought. It just like we are so desperate for football right now that we are just taking any little tidbit of information and then just like blowing it up. And the obvious, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the word on the street that Colin Kaepernick, previously the 49ers quarterback, is been rumored to start working out with the Chargers. Now, nothing is official at all. At all. There's nothing official at all yet. The only thing that has even come out was Anthony Lynn saying that Colin Kaepernick is on the radar for a potential workout. Not definitive, not anything else, just potential because he fits the scheme of what it is that we're trying to do. So everybody has it's crazy the amount of naysaying hate that has come out on the possibility of this guy even making the team, let alone just working out with the guys.
He's a polarizing figure. It's the current problem is like he's so polarizing and it's something where any news on him is going to get taken and ran with, and it even Coach Len was saying like that he's happy with the 3 quarterbacks that we have. Like we have 3 great guys in there right now that, it's just he's on a workout list is all I heard. But then I'm seeing people take that out of context and say he's working out for the Chargers. Like it's not necessary. It might happen, but let's all take a breath,
Don't you think any coach in the NFL would say that he's on a workout list? The guy took a team to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he's still in like prime career age. So if there's a logical coach and GM, he should be on your list somewhere.
Right.
Regardless of everything else going on. And he's a great football player. So he should be on your list somewhere. He's going to be on the depth, like somewhere in the workout list. I don't.
It's tough though, because he's so, he's so polarizing in everything that had happened previously and why he kind of got ostracized out of the league and everything that surrounded that. It's, people feel very strongly about him completely outside of football. So it's a question of like, he should absolutely get an opportunity. Like, what does that do for the team and all the things that come with signing him? Is that something people are willing to do? Like, that's the question.
Yeah. And I would hope that our organization would be bold enough to make a stand if that's what they believe in.
Absolutely.
And it is. And football is more than, to a lot of people, like the reason that we love football is it's more than just a sport. It's community. It's rallying behind something together. It can stand for a lot of things and can rally and unite people that otherwise would never unite and rally together. So I think that if he were to be on the Chargers because we have some injuries or something were to happen with backups, I would be proud of the Chargers for taking a stand for if that's what they believe in and standing up for it and doing it.
I 100% agree. There's going to be so many different set of circumstances to happen for him to even be sitting on the bench, let alone chucking the ball in the season. Like, there's just so many different weird little things that have to happen to even get to that point. And I think, I'll say it, that I think he's a guy that deserves an opportunity. I think him getting ostracized from the league is blown so out of proportion. It's stupid. That's my personal opinion. My opinions don't reflect those of the Charter Chat podcast. But why not have him on a workout? Like, why not have any quarterback that isn't getting drafted? Like, right now, it doesn't look like Cam Newton's going to have a team to go to. Cam Newton's probably going to be on the workout list. Like, for every football team that has a workout list, Cam Newton's going to be on it. Like, that's not, because that's below practice squad. Like, you've got practice squad where it's like, these are our guys, but like teams can still pick guys from the practice squad, right?
Yeah.
He's not even on the practice squad. So like anybody can come and pick him up, but he's just going to be there working out with the guys. And if anything were to come up where you had to use him, why not use somebody that at least has an understanding of the playbook or has an understanding of the scheme?
For me, the only thing I would say is that I don't want this to be something that's being done for publicity. That is the only thing. Like, don't let it be something. No, I just absolutely makes total sense. We need to build our fan base and get more people on board. 100%.
For sure.
Just make sure that workout is better than who we have and who would be losing their job. The best football player needs to be on the roster. Even though he might bring people to the team, that doesn't necessarily mean he's right for the team. So good luck to everybody trying to make the team, working out. I'm all for it. Just make sure it's for the right reasons.
Yeah, and you said it. That word is who's the best for the team? Who's the best quarterback can we get on our roster? And if he comes in for a workout tomorrow and they decide, based on his talent, that he's better than Tyrod Taylor, I would hope they would sign him. And that's bottom line. It's who's the best player and who can help us win football games, because that's what we want to do.
Right. I don't. The Chargers and Tom Telesco is not the guy to sign somebody because they're going to sell tickets, or something like that.
We would have signed Cam Newton,
but
exactly.
Don't put that bad juju on Tyrod Taylor, because he looks like a sculpted god right now, and he could definitely throw a lot of touchdown passes.
Yeah, what juju?
I did not.
You were just throwing a little juju. If he came in and outperformed Tyrod, don't you say that.
If
he did, then why wouldn't you?
If he did, then why wouldn't you? I didn't say he's going to.
Because if he was the better player,
then why wouldn't you put him?
That's why. Because I like how he looks in the Chargers. Moving on.
Don't you put words in my mouth.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
We will let the professionals make the decision. It won't be decided by fans, obviously.
Well, they'll probably ask for my opinion.
And don't forget, we have Justin Herbert. Our first round pick is still on the roster.
Right, the guy that we just drafted.
Silliest conversation.
Yes,
it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun, but at the same time, it's ridiculous.
I got you fired up.
You got me fired up.
Everyone gets so emotional about this.
Yeah,
it's crazy. All right, let's get that
Take a
off our
breath,
plate.
take a
All right,
breath.
Let's see what's going on. If you've been watching the Chargers social media, you'll see that SoFi Stadium is chugging along quite nicely, and there's
Goalposts
so
are
many
up.
there's so many different elements of that stadium that I did not realize were going to be a part of building a stadium. Like what was the thing that we watched? It was the guy talking about like the tiles in the ceiling, and they had the holes, and they like
the holes
change colors depending on the time of day.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's more light in at night,
crazy.
less light in during the day, and it's
the sheer size of that canopy. You see the mock-ups, but you don't understand how gigantic that
It's
canopy
massive.
is until it's like there, and it is massive.
yeah, that's an incredibly impressive stadium, and the Chargers have all been getting tours, and we've just seen it all coming together. And God, please, just
We
please let
better
there
be able
a
to go to that game that we already bought tickets
We
to.
already bought tickets. Don't take this away from us, please.
oh my god,
Please.
I can't wait. It's so gorgeous looking.
I don't care about anybody else, just us right now.
Just us.
Don't
Yeah.
take
Just
it away from
Atlanta
us.
Falcons. I just want to go to the Atlanta Falcons game in November, right? Or December. That's all I want.
Right. You
Yes,
can
please.
cancel the football season as long as they get to play the Falcons that one game. I don't care. Let's see what else has been going on. Virtual off season is coming to a close here in just a few days, and training camp is sent to open mid-July. And we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see if that happened, how that happened. I don't know. It's got to happen.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that, with the training camp this year, it's not open to the public. And I've seen some people on Instagram who've gone for, they have traditions of going every year. And
Sure.
this is the year you're not able to go, which
Now, this is the year a
sucks.
lot of traditions are broken.
But what do we have in place of having to go to training camp?
one of the best documentaries and insights into a training camp that you can get. So out of all the teams
Right.
in the league, besides the Rams, we are the luckiest because we get to actually see what our team's doing behind the scenes, which is so
Yeah.
awesome.
Which also, I hate the Rams. I don't know why they're on it.
No,
I just
why?
still can't. Why did you have to put two teams? I don't. The sharing the stadium,
'Cause
I
we
guess,
share a
is the
stadium.
whole
Yeah.
thing. It's just so stupid. Didn't they just do the Giants a couple years ago? They didn't do the Jets with them.
you're making valid points, Kyle. I have nothing to refute or rebuttal that. Yeah, it's kind of horseshit.
And like, I saw one of the requirements to be on the show basically is you couldn't have been to the playoffs in the last 2 years, and you couldn't have a winning record in the last year, something along those lines.
Uh-huh.
And they were in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And
Yeah.
they had a down. We were also in the playoffs, but they had a down year last year. We had a down year last year. And then all of a sudden they're making exceptions, not only for one team, but for two teams. I hate the
It's
Rams.
incredibly clear to me. Clearly the Rams were not getting the same kind of amount of people coming to the games at the Coliseum that they were hoping. Chargers definitely weren't. The NFL is responsible
Trying to
for
boost.
these two teams.
Yeah.
You need to get as much publicity jacked into these two organizations as possible. And the best way to do that, not coin flip and be like, all right, you're on, you're not. We might run past each other at the stadium. Who knows? Like,
Right.
put them both on and just like, I think we're going to have a more interesting team to watch. And the characters are way more interesting. And I'm hoping that the percentage tips more 60-70 Chargers, 40-30 Rams.
Well, dude, the
You know?
drama in the Rams right now with Gurley leaving and like not
Exactly,
getting
he's gone.
paid, like demanding that he's not getting paid. And
Yeah, well, he's not
There's
going to
some-
be. You're not going to have that storyline because they're not going to interview Todd Gurley for Hard Knocks. He's on another
Right.
team, so that shit's gone.
Yeah.
Like all they have right now is Donald. And I don't know if you saw, somebody posted a picture of what the Rams are. It was basically like, it was like an RV park with like an Aston Martin parked under like a drive thing. It's like, this is the Rams. This is Aaron Donald's, the Aston Martin parked under this like mobile home thing. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much the Rams right now. So everyone's hating on us right now because they don't know what our quarterbacks are going to be. We know what our defense is going to be. We know what they're going to be. We know what our offense can be as long as we have some decent quarterback play. So I think we're just going to have way more interesting storylines. Like you saw what they did with Tyrod Taylor when he was on Buffalo. He had his own whole portion of Hard Knocks was just dedicated on him. I'm sure
Cleveland.
they're going to re-reference all that. So, and it's the same situation that he was in Buffalo with Baker Mayfield is happening again with our new boy. So, is what it is, So there's just so many storylines. Just as a storyteller, as like a filmmaker, I'm seeing way more interesting storylines for the Chargers, not having Phil, having a new quarterback, having all these new pieces than what the Rams are going to offer. So we'll see what happens.
I think it's safe to say the fight for LA is still open.
Oh, without a doubt, dude.
We're like round 5 right now.
We need to show out when this stadium opens. Charger fans need to show out. We really do.
Yeah.
We
have no excuses. There's no, the ticket prices are too high, or
they're super manageable. So no bitching. Like, we got to show up, or we're going to continually be the butt end of jokes when it comes to that shit, which bothers me, but it's not going to change anything for me. You know what I mean? Right. I don't care. Right. But I just hate the jokes.
I just prefer not to.
I'm just done with the shit. I'm done with it. I'm done with the shit.
Right. So I think we've answered the question why there's two teams. There's just so much drama going on. At least if you look at the Rams, you look at the drama going on there. There's a lot of uncertainty with the Chargers. And like you said, it's still a fight for LA. Like, there's still no definitive team to be in LA right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play it all out. Are we just going to fast forward through all the times that they're looking at the Rams and just wait till we see a familiar face? I don't know.
Kevin's not allowed to answer.
Dude,
Kevin's not allowed to answer.
I'm going to tell you, I know.
He watched the Raiders last year, and he was all in on Antonio Brown.
Everything. I just love.
And he picked Antonio Brown round 1 of our fantasy draft. True. He was all in on the Raiders.
You guys, will you quit bringing that shit up? Okay, I'm sorry about that. 2 things. One, I don't know why I love watching training camp documentaries so much, because in high school I hated two-a-days. Everything about summer training
That's probably
was
why,
the worst. But like not being
That's why
a part
you love
of it
watching
and
it.
seeing it is like professional athletes is rad. But I guarantee you, I have money on the fact that when that opening sequence comes together and they do all those kind of crazy shots of players working out in slow-mo, the last thing that's going to come up is fight for LA. I'll put $20 on the fact that it says fight for LA, and it'll be like the Rocky Balboa where like the two gloves come in together and like explode when they hit. You know what I'm talking about.
Love it. I do. That would be cool, actually, if they made a nice kind of retro, like.
Guess what? I think we have our new video, dude. I think we have our next video. Let's produce. We're gonna do our own opening version of the Hard Knocks, but Charger centric with a little Rocky boxing glove explosions.
Excellent. I like it.
So August 11th, that's when that bad boy's dropping, and I
August 11th
cleared my calendar for everything.
Make sure you've got at least HBO Max. I know a lot of us are cable cutters, so if you've got HBO Max, get it going, because that's where it's going to be.
Share that login and password. Let's go.
That's right. Get the whole family involved.
Yeah, hit us up.
Hit us up.
And speaking of Hard Knocks, we've got a fan focus this week that I am so excited to hear from. This is slightly self-serving, but the amount of talkback that we had last week on last episode was so good to hear from so many other people. Number one, just in general, just to hear from people that they like the episode or that they like certain segments, but to the amount of feedback that we got on the whole situation with Melvin Gordon just made me feel so much better. Thank you all.
Dude, one dude was like, in the comment was like, Wool Dog had me fist pumping at the end of the episode, at the end of his rant. I was like, yeah, us too, bro. Us too.
That warmed the cockles of my heart so much. Thank you all for having something to say.
Oh, you did. It was that the hidden mystery word you had to sneak in every episode, and you get like a bonus cockles. All right, we got to find a way to sneak
can either confirm nor deny.
Yeah, cockles is the new mystery word.
One of the people that was the most vocal was Karen from Los Angeles. Karen, you rock.
Yeah,
and you are the fan focus for this week. So, Karen, what is the burning question that you have?
Hi, guys. This is Karen, and I live in the Los Angeles area. I have been a Charger season ticket holder since 1999, and I became a fan of the Chargers because of Don Coryell and that amazing West Coast offense. My question for all of you is, since the Chargers will be on Hard Knocks this summer, which Chargers player or players do each of you hope they focus on, and why? Love the podcast. Take care. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love
a couple
you,
things.
bye.
The K love you, bye, Karen.
I love you, Karen.
Karen.
Love you.
Yeah.
Number two, the sound quality on Karen's soundbite. Let's go.
Dude, I admit I talked to her a little bit. Her husband works for one of the San Diego radio stations and clearly has a nice setup because that was
clearly
quality sound. So thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
You rule. First of all, season ticket holder since '99. Holy shit!
Yes.
I wish
Let's
I could
go.
be there. That's awesome.
Again, proving the point of Melvin Gordon that there's no good quality fans out there. Karen, you're proving him wrong.
Yes,
because we're
absolutely.
here. We just can't always go to every single game. Sorry,
Right.
Melvin.
Sorry, Melvin. Sorry, not sorry. But
Sorry, not
thank
sorry.
you, Karen. You rock. It's so good to hear from you, and a great question because it's Hard Knocks, so they're going to be focusing on players. Kevin already kind of alluded that Tyrod's probably going to get a little bit more focus than some of the rest of the guys. But who are we looking forward to the most in seeing on Hard Knocks?
Kyle, go ahead, ladies first.
Yeah, I'd
Ooh,
be
wow.
happy to go first. So mine is it's pretty obvious. I'd like Kevin. Here's a good little fun thing. Who do you think I'm picking, Kevin?
Ooh.
I think you're gonna pick Badgley.
I do have a fond
And it's not
place in
Badgley.
my
Damn
heart
it! I
for
burned one
Badgley.
of mine. Damn it.
The person that I'm most excited to see is my boy Quentin Meeks, who's still on the roster.
Yes.
That's awesome. Do you think he's gonna get any time though, bro?
Dude, here's the thing about Quentin. If they do put him on, he will be a star. He's the most lovable, hardworking, passionate person about the game of football.
Rewind. Tell us why Quentin Meeks. You got to fill us in. Some people might not have heard all those episodes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about this quite a ways ago. So if you want to go back into the archives, but I coached football at Arlington High School, and Quentin was one of the players on my team. I coached him at the JV level, and then I moved up to coordinate the defense at the varsity level when he was moving up. So I got to coach him for 3 whole years. And the kid's just an absolute stud. It was a straight A student, and completely appreciated in high school. His talent, he did everything for our team, and everyone knew that. So every team just was like, "How do we shut down Quentin Meeks?" So he was under the radar a little bit, but he ended up playing at Stanford. Was a standout at Stanford. Had a pick 6 in the Rose Bowl. Nice. He was a shutdown guy. The character of this guy is above and beyond anything that I've ever coached in another player. Obviously his talent, he's in the NFL, but his character more than anything. So I think that if he gets on the show, he's going to be a fan favorite. He's going to be one of those guys that season was like, dang, that kid.
You know what I'm scared
he's solid.
You know what I'm scared though, dude? Because what Hard Knocks does is they introduce to you players you've never met. So there's a good chance he could be on there. But they follow that player all the way to them either most of the time getting cut or getting signed to the practice squad. So that's a terrifying prospect for you in that sense.
But I mean, that's where he's at. He's fighting. He's trying to get opportunity. I mean,
what's
that's not
his
like
position
unknown.
again?
He plays corner, so he's a cornerback.
Yeah.
So and that's a solid position for us. So he knows he's fighting for a spot. That's not a new thing. I hope that he gets an opportunity because I think that America will love to see this kid play, and you'd be proud to have him as a Charger. Because you don't get to know a lot of the character of the guys just by watching games, but I know the character of this guy. So that's who I'd be most. That's my favorite part in Hard Knocks is seeing the undrafted free agents. The like long time in the league guys that have been on 7 or 8 teams on practice squads fighting for spots and they make it. Those are like the guys that's why I love Hard Knocks. It's fun to see the studs too. And they do obviously go in on the big name guys, but I love seeing the undrafted guys that just grind and love playing football.
Mm-hmm.
How about who are we going to shoot it over to next?
You call you get to decide.
Oh, we get to popcorn.
We'll see
this
if
bad
one
boy.
of us steals the other one's choice. So that's to scramble for a third.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Kevin on the line. He's gonna have to see if he has. Hopefully, Wooly takes his guy.
No problem,
Go ahead,
man.
Bulldog.
This is no problem because I know who I would like to see, and that's everybody. So go ahead. You go first.
Just Kevin, while Wooly's going, Google a list of like
no need. This is Russian
everyone's
Kevin.
most excited.
No need to do this. I don't know why I'm Russian Kevin, but don't need. I'm serious.
This is not required.
This is no problem. Go ahead, Adam Woolley.
Well, Badgley is absolutely somebody that I'm looking forward to seeing. I think everybody is. I've already seen articles of talking about checking out the Money Badger. I think, I mean, he's got his own podcast with Rochelle, so it's like
he's funny.
He's already got a media presence, so there's no doubt that he's going to do well on Hard Knocks. And the one that I'm most excited to see, I'm going to have to say Joey Bosa. Just based on all of the previous, we always see like little snippets of him, through social media on like, he's just so funny. Like he's always cracking people up and we get to see little glimpses of it, but we never really get to see like an entire episode of Joey Bosa, like cracking people up or just speaking his mind or whatever it is. So
yeah,
I think he's the one that I'm most looking forward to. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody because
yeah,
all of these guys that play, like we see them as players, but we don't necessarily get to see who they are or what they can do. If you follow them on social media, then you get more of a glimpse into their life. You get to see that Melvin Ingram, is a music artist. He's a rapper and he's got albums dropping left and right. So you get to see that aspect of these players, but it's so few and far between. So I think Joey Bosa is going to be one of the most entertaining people to watch on Hard Knocks. And I think, I'm sure they know that. So we'll see how that all goes. So Kevin, Huggin, what do you got?
All right. Well, I got a couple, but there's obviously guys. So the people that you most want to look forward to seeing on Hard Knocks is the guys that they're going to follow, which are the guys that are like on the bubble of making the team. Obviously, Herbert. That's a no-brainer because I want to see more of what our future quarterback for the future years is going to be.
Right.
One of my favorite seasons of Hard Knocks was the Jets season, and they had a fullback named Connor, and they called him the Terminator. And they would just show highlights of him just jacking people up and big hits, and they called him the Terminator. And I think it'd be fun if there was some kind of like Bobby Holly. Or Gabe Neighbors, one of our fullbacks. I think they're gonna.
God, those are such good names.
They're sick names. I think those guys will be fun to watch because they're fullbacks. Fullbacks are like the most unheralded position, and they're just tough dudes. But those are just a couple I'm keeping my eye on for that. But I really want to see Linval Joseph because I hear he's hilarious, and I always love when they cut into the scenes in Hard Knock where it's just like the security cam in like the players, like the coaches room where they're doing their studying and everything, and they're always those position groups always making the best jokes, always like giving the young guys the hard time. So seeing like the veterans who like kind of mess with the younger guys and get them caught up, that's what I'm really looking forward to. And I think Linval, just because he's a new Charger and I don't know enough about him, but he's also kind of like one of the veterans on the team, just kind of moved on. I think Linval's kind of going to have to be my choice because he's really funny by all accounts.
Wow, Kevin, good segment. That was a great answer.
I told
it's
you,
like Family Feud.
No
good answer.
This
Good
is
answer.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Show me Linval Joseph. Ding. Yeah, I think a lot of those types of players like Linval, Trey Turner, Brian Balaga, like seeing those guys getting involved with the chart, that's going to be really cool.
Dude, Chris Harris, Keenan Allen. Ooh, the Chris Harris, Keenan Allen.
Oh,
we get to see that up close and personal.
The storylines are out of control with how cool this can be. This is it's going to be so much fun. And we have so many new starters. We don't usually get this many new starters. And we're going to have a lot of them. Like Bulaga, I even forgot about him. Trey Turner. Like, dude, we're going to have this whole, there's like every time, I'm going to be just like, I'm going to have to watch them multiple times just so I can scan and try and find people in the background and see what they're doing. I'm just going to absorb everything. I'm just so excited. And I would recommend watching, if you haven't watched Hard Knocks before, go download one of the seasons and check it out because it'll give you an idea of what to expect. Because it's one of the best football documentaries I've ever seen.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've not watched Hard Knocks, so I'm going to have to go revisit. I probably won't
do the Jets.
The
do
Raiders.
The Jets. Do the Jets season. Do the Jets season because they had like the Darrelle Revis holdout where they like went and met him at this diner to try and do a deal. There's just that was a good season.
Wow.
That was a while ago though. It was Rex Ryan was the coach, so it was a while ago.
Oh wow, yeah, that is a while ago. That's fine. I'm sure I can find it. Awesome. Well, thank you again, Karen, for
Yes, thank you,
piping up
Karen.
and asking
Appreciate
the
it.
question. Feel free. You know what? Anybody that's been a part of Fan Focus in the past, feel free to become a Fan Focus again in the future. Karen, I'd love to hear from you again.
We're looking for regulars. So if you, Karen, you want to get on this
let's
as a
loop
regular?
around.
Like,
guys.
oh,
Let us
here's
know.
Karen again. What does she got for us today, folks?
Karen's Corner.
Karen, what do you got?
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you
Thanks,
again, Karen. And we're going to wrap up this episode with a little bit of fun times. This could be great. This could be terrible, but
This
we
could
are
be
going to.
awful. We'll see.
This could absolutely bomb, but stick with us because I think we're going to at least laugh
Guys,
a little bit.
You're only saying this because this was my idea.
No, not at all.
That's
Where's the
exactly
support?
why I'm saying it. Yes.
No, that's not why I'm
This could bomb because it wasn't one of our ideas.
Not at all. We are bringing to you folks a bit of trivia game for us, and we are calling it, as I've got to give her credit, as dubbed by Huggins' wife Josie, Rochambolt.
Nice.
Hit it, Kyle.
Josie, you're too clever. Okay, so I have 5 questions.
Yes.
We're going to go through. I'll ask you the question, give you multiple choice, and then you guys will have time to discuss, banter, maybe throw someone off of the correct answer if you know what it is. I'll give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you both give me A, B, C, or D as your final answer.
I love it.
Get ready, Wool Dog. I'm coming for you, bro. You're no
Do
chance.
Do you understand the rules?
Yes, we
I
understand
have
the rules, Kyle.
Zero confidence in myself, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Those
but
of you listening,
confidence. Yes.
play along. Let us
play
know
along,
on
folks.
our Instagram post how many you were able to get right. We just have 5 questions.
It's only fun.
You can also let us know how dumb the questions are. If they're dumb, we don't know, but just make sure you at Kyle Duggan, at KYLEDUGGIN.
That's it.
That's
All
it,
right,
folks.
here we go. Question number 1.
Here we go.
How many people will SoFi Stadium seat? Is it A, 65,255,
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to fuck this up.
B, 70,240, C, 75,717, or D, 62,414? Discuss.
Oof. Okay.
They're so close together,
have-
dude. I have no idea, Adam. So you can feel
I
free to
know.
say whatever you want. It's not going to sway me anyway.
So I'm not going to have you repeat all the answers. Just give me, let's see. Oh, you got, perfect. All right. So 62, 70, 75, or 62. Boy.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
I have
I'm
no
ready.
idea how many
I'm
people
ready.
fit
Oh
in like a
my
regular
gosh.
stadium.
I'm
I
ready.
I don't. So,
I'm ready.
all right. Let's,
Okay, ready? 5,
all right. Rochambolt, folks. Here we
3,
go.
2, 1.
B.
A.
The correct answer is B,
Oh,
70,240.
I don't know why 70,000. I just remember going to the old Qualcomm games and be like, today's audience was a 60 something thousand. Well, thanks everybody for coming. And then and got to step it up over Qualcomm. So 70. That's awesome.
All right.
Okay, 1 for Kevin. I'm proud of you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kyle.
I'm proud of you too.
Good question, though.
Was it a good question?
It was decent. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Good. Thank you. All right, question number 2. How much did SoFi Stadium cost to build? Now, this is a little bit of a trick question because there was an original proposed amount and a final amount.
So is this
Here
the final
are-
amount or the proposed amount?
We're talking the final actual amount of the stadium.
Okay.
Question
$1
or
Bob.
option A, 2.66 billion, B, 3.45 billion, C, 4.96 billion, or D, $5.2 billion.
I'm ready.
No matter what, it's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
B's.
That's billions, right? Okay.
All in the billions.
B
Okay.
with billion.
I'm ready.
You got an idea?
I'm ready. I think I know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Rochambolt.
2, 1.
D.
D.
You guys both are wrong.
No. What is
The
it?
final amount was $4.96 billion.
Damn it. Dude, just get up into the
You
5.
threw
It's
us
way more
off.
impressive. That was
I
good.
got you guys.
You
I
got
got you
us.
so good. You idiot. Okay. Next question.
Dumb.
What was originally scheduled to be the very first event at the stadium? There was originally scheduled an event to happen at SoFi Stadium.
Taylor
Was
Swift
it-
concert. Sorry, I had to just get it done. Taylor Swift, whatever that is. I'm gonna go with
Wow,
C.
dude.
C.
Kevin, if the game sucks, it's because you're bad at playing the game.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Sorry, dude. I just knew that. If you know it, you should be able to say it and get extra
then you
points.
gotta play it close
Well,
to
then
the
you
chest,
just
man, like
play along
poker.
and throw them off.
I just got
Yeah.
excited, dude. I
You
like
could be
Taylor
like,
Swift.
oh
Wow,
yeah, it
what
was,
a- You
Backstreet
actually knew
Boys,
an
man.
answer, so you just tossed it out there.
Sorry.
that's not how the game's played.
Knowledge is power, bro, and I'm strong.
That's not
What
how
do you
the
want?
game works.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well, this will be 4 questions, folks.
Okay, well, all right, folks. This segment sucks
Sorry, I
because
couldn't help
somebody doesn't know how to
myself.
play. Okay. Question number 4. What will be the first Super Bowl played at SoFi Stadium? Which one will we host? Is it Super Bowl 56, Super Bowl 57, Super Bowl 59, or Super Bowl 60?
I have no idea. I'm gonna guess on this one.
Oh, yeah, shocking. If you knew, you would have blurted it out. We know you don't know.
Yeah.
It's clear you don't know.
All right, I'm ready. What do you think, Wally?
Yeah, refresh my memory. What was the one that we just had? Was it 55?
The one we just had. Let's see.
58? No, 50. I don't. Oh, shit.
Just settle down. Settle down.
He's up.
I'm competitive.
Super
What do you
Bowl.
want from me? I don't want to be wrong.
Super Bowl 54 is the one we just played.
54.
That's what we just played. Okay. So 56 would be 2 years out. If I do my math
Yeah.
correctly,
That sounds good
56
to me.
is 2 years away from
I
54.
think you're onto something.
So this year is 55, if my math serves correct.
Correct.
Oh my God, yes.
Good math.
Good math.
I'm piecing it all together. So obviously they're not playing the Super Bowl this year. So the possibility would be
Or are
next
they?
year, 2 years from now, 4 or 5.
3, 2, 1.
C.
B.
Everyone answered B.
I said C.
One answered B, one answered C. It doesn't matter. You're both wrong because it's A. Super Bowl
Damn it.
56.
Damn it. Taylor Swift's gonna.
Good
I'm gonna
try.
ride Taylor Swift home on this bad boy.
Okay, so right now it's 2-0. Kevin has 2 correct, and Adam has 0 because he didn't get an opportunity.
For the record, I would have guessed Taylor Swift as well.
Okay, so let's go 1-0 because Kevin cheated, so you're negating a point. I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do an ode to Dave Duggan right here, and if anyone's listening has ever played for Coach Duggan, you know what I'm about to do, and I'm about to create a bonus question that's worth 2 points.
Oh, I love
Because
it.
that's what he always did at the end of sprints. He would give you the option if somebody catches this, we don't have to run anymore. But if he drops it, we run twice as many. What do you want to do?
Ouch.
He did it every practice of my whole career, and it made you want to crap your pants because he would always send out some linemen. But the test was if we were a team
Dude,
and
why
we
you
like
hating on the
trusted each other.
linemen?
We had to like believe in each other, and like so we would just like talk up that lineman like he was gonna catch. Like we believe you. We'll do twice as many if you drop it. So this final question is worth 2. It wasn't the original plan, but because Kevin cheated, I think we should give Wooly a chance.
Oh my God.
Here's the question. It's more of a scenario question. Here you go. You walk down an alley. You see Raider fans.
What? Hold on.
You're walking.
Back up,
This is a scenario.
Back up. What?
Okay, you're
Listen.
walking,
What
we're walking
alley?
down
Do
an
you
alley.
What is it? Day or
Listen.
night?
Nighttime.
Is it
Scary
raining
alley.
or is it cold outside?
It's cold. Yep.
Okay, got
it's a brisk evening.
I visualizing,
No lights.
visualizing it.
You see at the end of the alley 2 Raider fans,
Oh shit.
and they're not happy. We just won. Okay, they see you. We're in Vegas outside the toilet bowl,
Oh,
and they have you cornered.
okay.
Who is the one Charger, past or present, you would take with you into that fight?
Oh shit.
Okay. Oof.
This is worth 2 points, and there is a correct answer.
there is a correct. Your correct answer. Oh my God. I got to pull something out here.
Charger past or present?
I'm gonna go with Junior. I'm gonna have to go with Junior Seau.
Junior Seau is a good answer.
Because everyone
Good answer.
respected Junior, even though they might have hated us. Everyone liked Junior, so maybe these Raider fans might be cool with Junior, and then I could sneak up behind the Raider fans, take them out, and then Junior and I could go to the craps tables.
Okay.
I'm saying Junior.
Okay,
It's a
good.
good
I like the answer.
It's a good answer.
All right, Bulldog.
Damn.
Bulldog, I have a feeling no matter what you say, I'm going to pick yours as the right
I
answer.
know. That's why I got to make it good.
This is Rick bullshit. Do. Pick
Kevin
something
tried really
quick,
hard because
so.
I do love Junior Seau.
I know you
I was
have his
55 all of Pop Warner
jersey,
because of
so
him.
Was I Wooly? Let's go. Do.
Do you want some options that are rolling around in my head?
What, dude? You're just you're helping him now. Give the
Kevin,
man a chance.
you cheated. You cheated.
Give a man a chance. Jesus.
I'll tell you guys.
I'm trying
my
to think of
answer.
of a unique answer to not be like, this guy's the toughest guy,
Yeah,
so he's going to go in there and he's going to kick ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Just
be
say
like,
Nate Kading, because then they can kick
like
his ass
Darren
while
Bennett
you run
or
away.
Nate Kading. Yeah.
And if you like that answer too, I'll go with that, Kyle, too. Nate Kading. They can kick his ass.
so
and then,
here's my answer. Regardless of whether it's right or not, it's the only thing without taking the time to write up an essay about this, because we're Johnny on the spots here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I would say Phillip Rivers.
Oh.
And the only reason I would say Phillip Rivers,
God
number
damn it,
one,
Adam.
imagine the jawing back and forth between. He would just none of it would be cursing. It would just be.
Yeah.
It would just be. It would be verbal abuse. I think he would just verbally abuse these Raiders fans back into the hole they crawled out of. And if not, if there were some haymakers thrown, I've seen Phillip Rivers throw his body into defenders on, picks or fumbles or anything like that. He's not afraid to get in there and throw his body into it. And what a story to tell people,
even if you lose,
Phillip freaking Rivers.
And he'd be sober, so he'd have all his wits about him.
And he's not going to run away because the man can't run.
He's not running
we
away
might not
from that.
even have to fight. He might just have his kids run in there go in there, you go fight those guys. And me and him will just sit back and watch.
You know what Phillip Rivers is like? He's like at Sunday school when you get asked a question and the answer is always Jesus. That's like Phillip Rivers for the Chargers. He's just always the right answer. Kevin, you should have known that. You should have known that.
I can't believe you just rigged this whole point structure so I could lose to Phillip Rivers, which is obviously the best answer. But
obviously. What a bonehead.
Go ahead. Give the Rochambolt trophy to...
Yeah, the first annual trophy goes to Bulldog.
The first episode of Rochambolt, and maybe the last, folks. You let us know.
No, I'm going next week.
Do.
I'm making the questions. You're up next, Kyle.
Guys, I want to say that mine would have been Igor Olshansky because that guy was terrifying.
He was big.
You kidding me?
Oh,
yeah.
That guy? Oh, my gosh. And then one final comment that we didn't bring up today, which kind of disappointed it wasn't on the outline. Today is actually the great LaDainian Tomlinson's birthday.
That's true.
So... happy birthday to LaDainian Tomlinson.
Singing happy birthday to LT. I think it's
I think we need to.
I think we should.
Yeah.
You ready?
I want to hear it. Maybe that's a commercial coming here in a minute.
Oh, there might be a birthday service. Maybe some party clowns for LaDainian Tomlinson made by some Raiders fans in Vegas. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Happy birthday, Mr. Tomlinson. And there's been a few birthdays recently. I think Gates just had a birthday recently as well. So there's a lot of great Charger birthdays floating around out there. Happy birthday to all of you from here at Charger Chat, regardless of when your birthday is. Happy birthday.
Just everybody.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. I think we've gabbed about as much as we can about whatever we can think of to gab about
what
during
just happened? I don't even know what just happened.
Downtime in the off season. But don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Taylor Swift. I know this.
I knew it. It was Taylor Swift.
I don't want to hear answers. I know it. It's Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I had tickets for the thing and it got canceled. I knew it was Taylor Swift.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Well, hey there, Mr. Tomlinson. What's new with you? What's that you say? It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Say, where's the party clown? Don't tell me you forgot to get one. Well, son of a gun, have I got an idea for fun? You should call Las Vegas Raiders Party Clown Factory Outlet Store. Don't overpay for your party clown. In Vegas, they pass the savings on to you. They have all your party clown needs and they come in all shapes and sizes. Tall clowns, short clowns, Darth Vader clowns, Silver Skull clowns. I don't even know what that clown is, but it's hilarious, and it's here at the Las Vegas Raiders Party Clown Factory Outlet Store. Get your clown on the cheap today.